Hello, everyone. Caren Glasser here, and we welcome the stars of the hit YouTube show Strange Therapy. Diane Robin and Davide Reale joins us today on Super Boomer Lifestyle Show. This is the show for super boomers and beyond that will enhance your lifestyle, health, empowerment, and more. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the show. I am so excited that you're here. We have a great show today. I can't wait to bring them in, but before we do that, if you're here live, terrific. Make sure you make a comment down there and we will go back and respond. You can make comments on the show and we'll bring you up on the screen. If you're here in replay, that's just as good. Make sure you put a comment down there. And again, we'll make sure that we go and respond to you. And of course, we want you to share. So I'll wait. Click the button down there. Share it out. All right, we're back to the show. We have a really, really good show today. This show is called Strange Therapy. Who knows what that means? You're going to know in just a minute. Our guest stars today are Diane Robin and Davide Reale. Davide is an Italian actor. He's a writer. He lives in Bologna and his heart lives in Los Angeles. That's what he told me. And Diane, she's a writer and actress in over 120 films and television. And together, they are the authors of the new web series, Strange Therapy. So without further ado, I'm going to bring them right into the show. Welcome to the show, you guys. Hey guys, you're in.
We're here. Ciao.
You know what? I've been waiting like months to have you guys on. This is going to be so much fun. I'm going to put a link to their show in just a few minutes into the description because you guys got to go look at it. But in the meantime, we're going to just start the show with the question that I ask everyone. And that question is, how do you describe a super boomer? Okay, now I describe a super boomer by not their age. I describe them by how they show up in life. So guys, how do you describe a super boomer?
I'll go first. This is how the day's going to go. Someone who lives their life by their heart and not by the calendar. The calendar is something some guy invented a long time ago, and I could care less. I know people that are 90 and have the soul of their 30. I know people that are 40 and they got a soul like they're 100. It's your energy, it's your life force, it's your outlook, hopefully, your health. That's how you define yourself, not by anything else. My mother flirted till she was 93, and I want to be just like my mama.
God bless her. I love that. Oh my gosh, I love that. Davide, how would you describe a super boomer?
For me, a super boomer is someone who has born again. I mean, someone who has seen some fights in his life, someone who has decided that the best part to be in this life is to be on the joy of life. And maybe he knows or she knows, the super boomer knows that the bad things that happen in life, but she or he took the decision to stay on the happy side of life and start to see the life from that point of view, from that perspective. I think that it's a perspective of life. And,
oh my gosh, that's awesome.
Something weird. His What's Up song is Don't Worry, Be Happy. I used to have that on my machine, Don't Worry, Be Happy. So there's a lot of things that we have in common, which is the same thought, the same whatever. We have a very similar outlook on life.
Similar outlook. And is that how you guys
be happy?
So you both are starring and are directing, writing the whole thing. Maybe not directing, but you're writing this show called Strange Therapy, the series. Tell us first, what is that about? What does that mean, Strange Therapy?
Very good question. So glad you asked. It's about a therapist who loses her license for sleeping with one of her patients. So then she figures, I can tell everyone what I think, what I really want to tell them. And she has one patient left, and he's Italian, and he has multiple personalities. So luckily, he treats all of them. One of them is a porn star who's having a little trouble with and you do know what. Another one thinks he's a cartoon character. One wants to hang himself. And she treats each one with some unorthodox methods. A little humor, a little role play, a little slapping, a little whipping. It's like a Saturday night.
It's like a Saturday night.
She decided to use all those therapy, a kind of therapy that she couldn't, when she had her license. So now she feels free to use a strange therapy with her last Italian patient. She's very free to do that.
Caren, if you could whip anyone, who do you want to whip?
I would totally want to whip. I would totally want to whip Davide. I totally would want to whip. So, Joey just said, Strange Therapy web series sounds like so much fun. It is. Joey, take a look at it. I put a link. I put a link to the show. It's on YouTube, and we're going to talk about that later because you guys want to go over there. You want to subscribe. You want to like, and you want to share it out.
Oh,
so it's a very funny show. It's 6 episodes, right? And I know that one of the things that you make sure everybody knows is they shouldn't just watch the first one, because what happens?
There's a surprise on the 6th one. Can we tell the surprise? Our lips
you have to watch it.
You have to watch the 6th episode, then you'll go, oh, that's what was going on.
So you want to say that?
Yes. Oh, okay. Now it makes sense. And then it'll all make sense.
So what was it like to launch a YouTube series? It's a different medium for you, Diane. I mean, you're an actress, 120, plus. It's Davide. I mean, you're an actor. What was it like? This is different.
Why? Sorry, you?
How is this different than things you've done before?
Well, it's different. You mean for this kind
YouTube.
of well, YouTube, because it's new, it's free, and that is we think that this is the future, because all around the world, also in Italy, they started to watch on their mobile, on the phone. So it's a new way to give them a show.
Right.
And that's the reason why we started. We had this idea. We shared this idea.
Let's hear how we really started. That's not how we really started. What really happened is a mutual friend of ours said, I'm going to a film festival. Do you want to come? And I said, yeah, sure. He goes, I've invited a friend of mine. I said, who? He goes, an Italian actor from Italy. I went, no, I don't want to be an Italian actor from Italy, please. He goes, Diane, he's a really nice guy. And I went, fine.
Fine, okay.
Come on.
So I met him, and from the second we met, we were like this.
Never stop.
Oh my gosh.
A secret reason for wanting to meet me, and it's not what you think. Tell him why you really wanted to meet me.
The truth.
Yes.
The real truth.
Yes.
You sure?
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. I just wanted to refresh my acting website.
Bastard!
Oh,
you don't say that to a woman. I think you're fantastic.
Oh my gosh.
This is the truth. We have to share the truth with people. Come on.
And guys, you've heard it here first. You've heard it here first. Yeah.
So I said, no, honey, I don't want to hurt your feelings. I don't do stuff like that. I don't do scenes. I don't, whatever. So he kept writing me from Italy, and he sent me a scene. I said, you know what?
Oh my gosh.
I'm a therapist. And I said, I really want to start writing. And if you want to redo this and make it into a comedy, let's do it. So he came to LA. We shot the first one. And in the middle of it, we both looked at each other and went, this is a web series.
We must transform this in an act.
And the rest is history, guys. So if you're tuning in right now, we're talking with Diane Robin and Davide Reale. They're talking about their new hit YouTube series, Strange Therapy, and how it all came about. I'm fascinated, and you mentioned it earlier, Diane, that Davide's favorite expression is, don't worry, be happy. And you, Diane, you don't believe in the word no.
I don't believe in the word no. It just means you haven't asked the right person.
Oh my gosh.
People say no, and then the next person says yes, and they were the right one with everything in life. Someone will always say yes. And I raised my daughter Devin like that. I said, don't be scared, keep asking, someone's going to say yes.
Eventually, somebody will say yes, and then there'll be more yeses, because I believe the more times you ask, the more no's you get, the more yeses you get eventually.
And sometimes people say yes to me just to shut me up. I accept it. I still use it as a tool. Go ahead, because I'm not going to stop. I'm going to keep asking. It's like, okay, fine, yes, give her what you want.
Well, you know that you and I have gone. We go way back, and we know each other. And I laugh because you're just like you are. I mean, you are who you are. You are hysterically funny, and you are very much. You say your what you want to say, and there's no doubt as to what your message is. So I really love that about you. What's the whole "don't worry, be happy"? Is this something that you've always that was part of your life? Not always being happy, not worrying, or is this something that came on later in life?
I think it's an absolute choice. Bad things are going to happen your whole life in different levels that you have no control over. That's the human experience. You can choose to live in that, or you can choose to say, I accept what happened, I'll move on from what happened, and I'm still going to find joy in life. I really feel that way, don't you?
Absolutely, yes. I can. I agree with you, and I think that is it's not the goal we get. It's not about the partner. It's not about the things or the money or the success. I think that it's a perspective. No, it's like the same thing. We can see it as a tragedy or a comedy. It's just our decision, exactly as happiness. It's our decision to be happy. That is very important for us, and that I think that me and Diane we like to the comedy because we like to make people laugh. And
when we were writing it, this you'll find interesting. And if you don't keep it to yourself, we wrote. I was in LA. He was in Bologna. We just wrote back and forth. We had so much joy writing it. I mean, one day I said to him, I said, what is the word for what we're feeling? And he said, joy. I said, that's it. I don't know why he has a theory that many times I'd write something, he'd write something at the same time, the same thought back and forth. Yeah, this sort of some sort of telepathic path. Why do you think that is?
I think that we should, or two possibilities.
Yes.
We share a brain.
And by the way, Wednesday is his day for the brain, so.
Maybe today is your day.
No,
I remember. Your mate. Okay. Oh, yes. Oh my God.
It's your day. How do you not remember whose day?
I don't know. But the second solution is that we have a chip implanted in our minds by the aliens. So they can do our lives, and we don't know because we have the same words on the same ideas, and we live 10,000 kilometers from each other, so far in time and space. So
my gosh, that's hysterical. Yeah. Billy Walter says they are funny together. We love the series. Thanks, Billy. It is.
Oh, Billy,
it is.
Thank you.
It's really. It is very, very funny.
So thank you. You made our day.
I'm literally speechless right now. I have to compose myself because you guys are just.
Well, he could go on about the aliens, trust me, for on and on and on and on. But there is something strange. I've never had this sort of, if I'm sad, he knows it. If he's happy, I know it.
Right.
From two different countries. And so many times, even last night, we were texting the same thing at the same time. I don't know why.
Well, there's a word I use, bashert. It's meant to be. You guys are meant to be. Now you just finished. You have your first season, 6 shows, and you're getting ready to film the next season, season 2. Where are you going to be filming that?
And this is why we are this last question. Took us the question about past lives. So our connection maybe come from the past lives, and this will be the theme of season 2, past lives. So
how interesting
past
is that?
life, and she will in strange therapy she will she use a new therapy that will be the hypnosis therapy. So we see her using hypnosis therapy.
For example. This is what we're thinking for season 2. We're writing right now, and our dream is to shoot in Bologna because Italy's so gorgeous.
Oh my gosh, yes.
One of the episodes is Queen Dominatrix and the Stable Boy. Caren, it writes itself. You're like, and she found the
nice to meet you, Queen Dominatrix.
Keep your head down.
Your Highness.
That's better. But he went location scouting. He found me a castle in Italy. It's so gorgeous. I mean, we don't have things like this here. And he found such gorgeous locations. So that's our dream and our goal and our hope.
Oh my gosh, it's going to be awesome
that we could do that.
And so when are you filming? When are you filming?
We don't have an exact date yet because we're still writing. And until we have everything written, everything done, we can't.
Well, we're going to make sure that our viewers know when season 2 comes up.
Yay!
Because after you guys see season 1, you're going to understand why what they just told you about season 2 will really be even more important, because you're going to get, I want to bring up something to the screen. We have a store called the Super Boomer Lifestyle. And in that store, we have all sorts of amazing amazing products for the Super Boomer. But the one that's my Super Boomer pick for today is my webcam. And the reason why is because, right, I mean, we're doing a live right now. This is the webcam that I use. It's actually what I'm sitting in front of right now. And when you guys are doing your filming, you're in front of cameras. Cameras are the eyes, right, to what's going on to the people out there. And so I love this webcam. You guys can pick it up if you ever thought you wanted to go into live streaming. This is a great little thing that you can do. Click it onto your computer. It goes either in a Mac or a PC. So it's all good. All right. So I am sure people want to know how to follow you. So first, let's just give them some information. I'm going to put some stuff up on the screen. So if you want to go check out on Facebook, you can go to their Facebook page, which is Strange Therapy, the series. Just put it in the search and it's going to show up. You can also do FB or Facebook.com/. You can do that as well. If you want to go follow Diane, which you do, I'm not saying if, you do want to go follow Diane.
He's going to
come stalk you if you don't. And that is, right?
I will definitely stalk you.
Yeah, she's going to stalk you. And it's at Diane Robin 7. And of course, you're going to go follow Davide. By the way, I love saying your name, Davide. Davide Riali, 212. He's on Instagram as well. And, you know, we follow each other. You guys want to go and follow them because they got some pretty funny, I was going to say a bad word, stuff on there that you really should go check out. And again, the YouTube show is called Strange Therapy, the series. And I did put the link in the comments down there. Joey Garrity says, I like your page, guys. Yay. All right. So she took action. So here we're going to give you some call to actions, guys, because one of the things that's really great about being in a community such as this is that we have a network that spans all around the world. So the call to action for you guys right now at the end of the show, not right this second, but at the end of the show, you want to go down to where that link is. You want to click on it. You want to go take a look at the show, the web series, and you want to watch all 6. But that's not all. I'm telling you that I would like you to subscribe and like it and do one more thing. Share it. And after you've done that, I want you to come back to the show and say, done. Because if you say done, I'm going to pick somebody in that list of done. And this is on replay and on live. I don't care when it is. We're going to put some name in a hat and I'm going to send out a Super Boomer t-shirt to somebody who actually went out and subscribed and liked it. So that's the call to action, guys. I want you to go do that. It's really, really important. Laughter. Clearly, you are all about laughter. We have just sat here and watched you guys thoroughly enjoy each other, thoroughly enjoy being together and the show. Is that what you attribute your success to? Is that the laughter?
No one has ever made me laugh as much as this man. He is the funniest man on the planet. In real life and on film. He's hysterical. And some of the things we had to rehearse so I would just stop laughing because he's so funny. And he's also very modest. Let me show you what he does if he thinks something's funny. May I?
We have to take this time. Sorry. Also, I do it also when I drive. Sometimes I forget I'm driving. Please. I have to say this. I've never worked in LA, but I worked with a lot of actresses, of course, and I have to say that Diane Robbie is the best actress in the world. That's what no, really, she is. Because she's, yes. It's not for the money she gave me. Yes, it is. Okay, thank you. And you give me the, go ahead. $100 Come on, $100. Okay. Now, and I can say, and I continue to say that she's amazing.
And
really, she's amazing. No, come on. She's perfect. Come on.
Is it a joy to work?
No, and it was a great joy. We laughed so much during the rehearsal. We do that we did it on Skype. We shoot here, and we had so much fun. And I think that this kind of strange energy will arrive for the watchers. That's what it is. Strange energy.
Strange energy that goes into strange therapy. That's right. That's right.
Exactly what it is.
You guys are awesome. You know, when I asked you to share a tip with me via email, and you probably forgot what those tips are. Diane, you said, find your passion, when I asked you what's one tip you want to share, you said find your passion, that which brings you joy. Do you have any tips on how somebody finds their passion? I get asked a lot. I don't know what my passion is. I've been working 9 to 5 for all these years, and I just don't know what I'm passionate about. Any suggestions on how somebody can find their passion?
I think in your heart you do know. There's one place where you're really happy. Maybe it's in the kitchen cooking, and that's your passion. Maybe it's playing with kids. Maybe it's painting. Maybe it's everyone has something. Maybe it's salsa dancing. You know what your passion is. It's just making the decision to, you know what, I'm going to do that. I'm going to make sure that every week I get some of that in my life, because that's what puts me up and that's what makes me happy. What's your opinion?
No, I think that is for me. It's to also to help people to become more aware about themselves and to give joy. For me, the passion is to create, to write, to play as an actor, and that is when your heart sings. That is the place where you can find your happiness. And
Amen.
You have to follow the path you have to follow.
Yes.
Amen. And one of the other things that you did send to me, Davide, you said, always look at life from a comic perspective. So clearly you guys don't talk the talk, you walk your talk.
Yeah.
Speaking of walking, don't you have to walk someplace and you can come back in a minute?
Yeah.
Okay, he's got someplace it's got to be. Well, he's gone. I'm going to my story. Let me tell you how I started off in the business, because people always want to know this question. I got my first manager, and she said, I'm a horrible manager. I can't get you an audition. Sneak on the lot at Universal, get into a casting director's office, and hand them your picture and resume. So I thought, all right. So I snuck on the lot. I got in the office, and I'm thinking, why do people make such a big deal about breaking into show business? It's so easy. And I go to hand her my picture, and I feel this. And I look up, and it's a security guard. And he drags me out of the office and throws me off the lot.
Uh-oh.
So I'm in the parking lot, and there's a man there. I said, oh, my God, do you want to hear what just happened to me? He said, do I have a choice? I said, no. So I told him the story, and he goes, do you have an agent? I said, if I had an agent, would I have just done this? Clearly, I don't have an agent. He goes, I'm an agent. Come in tomorrow. I came in, we signed, and 3 months later, I was on a series called Angie.
Oh, I remember that show. Oh, my gosh.
Isn't that weird how life turns out? So I did something I shouldn't have done. But just in the honesty of me meeting him in the parking lot, saying how I really felt and being who I really was, that he liked. Sneaking in the lot, I don't recommend. Oh, you can't do it now.
No, you can't do it now.
You can't do it now. Oh, my
Can I
God.
come in?
Uh-oh. What's going on back there?
No,
Oh my God! I was watching the show. You are here. Oh my
What are
God!
you doing here?
Because of
You
it.
did not have an appointment. You can't just show up like this.
Oh my God! You changed my life. You changed my life. Hi, Caren. I'm Johnny the Money, the king of porn. Okay? But I'm machine. Thank you, because she does this strange therapy and is very effective. Come on, you know what?
What?
I was now I'm a machine. After the session, I'm a machine. So now I'm shooting a new movie,
What's it called?
and the name is Hero of Rome. Guess the play?
I don't really care.
No, I show you. Caligula! Come on.
Oh,
Man is insane.
oh my God.
This man, when I met him, had 10 different wigs. He loves it. He loves doing different characters. I've never met anyone in my life like that. But that was beyond the norm.
And what's funny is, first of all, he's a beautiful man. He's gorgeous. He's very, very handsome. And then he puts that wig on, and it's like, whoa. So I know he's going to go back and change back into whatever he's changing back, or maybe he's just going to come back and sit in his wig. I don't know.
No. Come back. You can leave the zebra pants because they can't see him. Only I can.
Only you can.
Gianni the Money showed up. I was here.
Oh my God, you guys are hysterical. You guys are hysterical. So we have been chatting with the stars of the web series Strange Therapy, the series, with Diane Robin and Davide Reale. I want to thank you guys for coming on the show. You are freaking funny. I can't wait to hear what people have to say. You guys know what your call to action is. Go click that link. Go watch the show. Subscribe, like, and then come back over onto this post and say done. The word is done. And I'm going to pick somebody, and you're going to get a hashtag super boomer t-shirt that you can wear proudly. Any last thoughts you guys want to share with our audience?
Well, I was wondering if anyone had a question they wanted to ask us. We'll tell you.
Do we have any? Well, we have a lot of comments that are coming up. So first of all, Joey wants you to know that you're very handsome, Davide. Just in case you didn't know, you're very handsome.
Thank you very much.
And we have Billy on. So I'm sure you're going to be able to go back in there and answer questions that are down there. I want to thank you for your time and for your energy and your laughter and everything that you're doing. I can't wait for season 2. I think that I should go to Italy because I was telling you we have a lot of viewers in Italy. I think that I should go and maybe, while you're taping this, do something live with you. How fun would that be?
Yes. Come to
Italy. We'll stay in touch and we'll see when you're going.
Okay.
You never need an excuse to go to Italy.
Exactly.
Ever. Thank you so much for being on the show. I'm going to drop you.
For having us.
I'm going to drop you into the green room. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Oh my God, are they hysterical? They're hysterical. Truly, they're hysterical. This is time for the super boomer moment, and I'm not even. There were so many nuggets today. I'm not even sure what I'm supposed to say at this point. I think that the message with the two of them is laughter is the best medicine. I could sit here and be in the grumpiest of mood, but the minute I'm listening to them, watching their videos, watching them on camera, watching them connect with each other, they clearly have a connection with each other. Laughter is the best medicine, and I don't think I have enough of it in my life, and now I've been charged to go out and have a little bit more laughter in my life. I want to thank all of you for joining us today because we know that you have a choice as to where you spend your time, and I want to thank you for spending time with us today. Go out and give somebody an awesome day, and we'll see you next week on the next episode of the Super Boomer Lifestyle Show. Goodbye, everyone.
No problem. I show you. Hercules! And I don't want to brag, but if I got an Oscar nomination, no one will be surprised. Especially him.